Hi friends, we need to get started on grammar. We are going to start with sentences and specifically subjects and predicates. If you need to pause before you go on, please get out your grammar handbook titled Sentences. It should be in yellow cardstock and your name should already be on the front. It looks like this. As we go on today, you are going to be taking notes on the second page that says subjects and predicates. The subject of a sentence is who or what the sentence is about. What part of speech do you think would be the subject? I hope you said a noun. Remember that a noun is a person, place, or thing. So the noun is the subject of a sentence, the who or the what. The predicate is the action of the sentence. What part of speech do you think would most likely be the predicate? I hope you said the verb. Remember, the verb is the action word. If you need to pause the video now, go ahead and do that so you can write what a subject and predicate is in your grammar handbook. This is an example. The adorable pencil was holding a balloon. Pencil is the simple subject and holding is the simple predicate. We call them simple when it's just the main noun and verb. Don't just take my word for it. Check out my friend Mr. Morton. Write down all of the subjects and predicates that you can in your grammar handbook on the same page down below. Remember, when you're listening for subjects, they should be the noun and the predicate should be the verb. Here we go.
Tale of Mr. Morton. Mr. Morton is who? Is the subject of our tale, and the predicate tells what Mr. Morton must do. Mr. Morton walked down the street. Mr. Morton walked. Mr. Morton talked to his cat. Mr. Morton talked. Hello, cat. You look good. Mr. Morton was lonely. Mr. Morton was. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says he does. Mr. Morton knew just one girl. Mr. Morton knew. Mr. Morton grew flowers for Pearl. Mr. Morton grew. Mr. Morton was very shy. Mr. Morton was. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says he does. The subject is a noun. That's a person, place, or thing. It's who or what the sentence is about. And the predicate is the verb. That's the action word that gets this subject up and out. Mr. Morton wrote Pearl a poem. Mr. Morton wrote. Pearl replied in the afternoon. Pearl replied by a note. Mr. Morton was very nervous. Mr. Morton was. Mr. Morton is the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says he does. The cat stretched, the sun beat down, a neighbor chased his kid. Come here, kid, come on. Each sentence is completed when you know what the subject did. Mr. Morton knocked on her door. Mr. Morton knocked. Mr. Morton sat on her porch. Yes, he just sat there and rocked. Mr. Morton was a nervous man. When she opened up the door, he ran. Mr. Morton climbed up his stairs. Mr. Morton climbed. Mr. Morton rhymed pretty words. Mr. Morton rhymed. Mr. Morton was lonely. Mr. Morton was until Pearl showed up with a single rose. Who says women can't propose? Now Mr. Morton is happy and Pearl and the cat out too. They're the subject of the sentence, and what the predicate says